in a bar down in Streatham. One evening I met 'em, them folks full of misery and shame. I was nibbling a meat pie when this fella came by and said, Louis Steele is my name. He was short as a puppet with a face like a muppet, and he told me a tale sad to tell. And with each word he'd mention, he took my attention, my time and my booze and my meat pie as well. As we sat there conversing, a large female person came thundering into the pub. And I can't help divulging, her blue jeans was bulging, 'cause she'd joined the old country club. She had no time to linger, no ring on her finger, showed plainly that she was unwed. With eyes moist and dewy, in tones kinda screwy, she walked up to Louis and said, You picked a fine time to leave me, Lou Steele, 'cause the neighbors know something I just can't conceal. The twins are unhappy 'cause they miss their pappy, and the triplets are short of a meal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lou Steele. Poor Lou sat there blushing when she'd finished gushing. I thought how she'd made him look small. Then as daylight was dimming, another 3 women came thundering into the hall. They stood in position, in likewise condition, and the blonde one struck Lou on the head. With face flushed and ruddy, that fat fuddy-duddy looked down at my buddy and said, You picked a fine time to leave me, Lou Steele. You just sold my house and my automobile. Then you chastised my mother and beat up my brother, and you know how them knife wounds congeal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lou Steele. You picked a fine time to leave us, Lou Steele. 4 large passing waitresses started to squeal, and the barmaid cried phooey, we all loved you, Louie, but we got the worst of the deal. You picked a fine time to leave us, Lou Steele. You picked a fine time to leave us, Lou Steele. 'Cause we got a secret we just can't conceal. All the kids are unhappy 'cause they all miss their pappy. Don't tell us we've lost our appeal.